everybody, it's Tammy with Embellish the Story. A big welcome back if you are returning to my channel, and welcome if this is your first time crafting with me. So today is 4th of July, and I wanted to do a fun little project that's kind of sparkly like this holiday. And I've been wanting to make a shaker tag for a long time, and most of the ones I've seen are sewn. And y'all know I don't sew, and I got, I had these window envelopes, and I thought, well, I think these will make a great shaker tag. So here is my prototype, and I don't know if you can see there's sequins in there, and they're fun. I'm definitely going to add more sequins to the ones we make today because I wanted it to have a little more sequin in it, and I didn't add quite enough, in my opinion. But I thought we would make one together today. This was quick and fun, and it's perfect for 4th of July crafting, in my opinion. It would also be a great Christmas craft project. So today I'm using Romantique Serenade digitals from OohLaLaVintageTreasures. Doreen has made some beautiful, they're summery to me because there's a lot of beach pictures. And so it's just a perfect time to use this kit. And this is a design team project I'm doing with Doreen's kit from the Crystals and Pearls Kit Club. And I will leave a link to Doreen's Etsy where you can get her digitals, to her Facebook where you can inquire about being in her Crystals and Pearls Kit Club, and to her YouTube channel where it's where I was inspired to start crafting. So let's look at this fun shaker tag. I'll show it to you in a little more detail. I did some collaging of the embellishments that are in her kit. The back I collaged, and this is a beautiful paper clip that was in the Crystals and Pearls Kit Club, and she intended for us to take this apart. Like these, I can take them apart and use them. It's a beautiful ruffle, but she made this paper clip. It's got this, isn't that gorgeous, that heart? She's got this paper clip, and I thought it was just perfect on the top of this to clip it in the journal. And I may take it apart and make my own paper clip one day out of something a little different, but it's just so perfect on this. That just couldn't be improved upon. I'll show you what I did on the bottom. I used some of the tickets in her embellishments, a bow, and there's like a doily piece that she's die cut. And then she had these flat back pearl seashells. So I collaged that. And here's a word to the wise. I almost never keep water on my desk in a cup that will condensate, but I did this morning, and there's a watermark. So I'm going to have to fix that, and I'm going to have to layer a bow or something on top of this bow to fix that little boo-boo, but I will fix it later. But this was a fun little collage I did, and I just popped this on top. Did some collaging of her papers from the Romantique Serenade kit, and this is just super fun. So I'll show you what I've gathered to use. I gathered some different colored sequins, and then this is some bead sequin mix from a dress I cut up the other day, and it was hanging on it. It must have been a new dress. I got it at the thrift store, but that was still on it. I'm using a window envelope that was in the Romantique Serenade kit, and if you don't have one of these window envelopes, there's lots of junk mail envelopes that are almost just like this that would be perfect. I'm using some little fabric bits. I'm going to try and incorporate these really pretty flat back pearls because there's these seashell pearls are so fun. I'm using some of her little tickets and bows that were in the kit. Here's a stamp. And then this beautiful image that she had already, this image came with her, she had already cut this for us. So I'm using it because it fits perfectly in that window. And then the rest of the papers, the other half of the papers that I use for the other envelope. So this comes together pretty quick and it's super fun. And I will tell you some things that I'm doing differently in this one because I made a couple of mistakes, not mistakes, but just things I would have done differently in with the last envelope. It was like my first one and my prototype. So, you know, live and learn. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. And the first thing I want to do is get my image in the envelope. And this is going to be my image that's in the center of the envelope. And here's my very dirty, much used for many years craft mat. My granddaughter scrabbled on it. But we're just going to pop this in first because we're going to put the sequins in and then seal it. So I'm just going to put this in and I'm going to use, isn't that pretty? What a beautiful image of the ocean. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to use a glue stick for this. So let me get out my glue stick. And I've got a new craft mat, but I still hadn't glued on it because I just keep getting this one out to use for glue. And I want this to be glued down really well so that my sequins don't get stuck behind it in the glue. So that's one thing I was so excited to make the other one. I didn't let things dry well. So on this one, I'm definitely going to let things dry because those sequins can find that glue very easily and get stuck. Okay, so I've got to get this centered. And that looks good. And I know I've got the image there, but I'm going to close this up, so I'm not going to worry about it so much. And I'm just going to press this down good so that my sequins don't get caught in any of that glue. All right. So I have these little, they're like little, there's just some little beads. So these came with that dress. So this is only my second shaker tag. So we're just going to see how we like these in there. And dump those. And then I have some sequins. I have some pink. And there's the pink roses. So I thought I would use a few pink. You know, I'm just pouring in how much I think. I am using more sequins in this one than the last one because I wanted it to be more shaky. Have more shaky. I use these iridescent sequins. They're kind of see-through, like an Aurora Borealis look. And then I have these pink, but I use the other pink, so I'm going to use this white iridescent sequin. There's a lot of sequins now. I should not have too few sequins. So I am not going to get excited and shake this at this point. I'm going to let this dry really well before I start shaking because I'll tell you why. This one I got excited, and when I closed it up, I shook it, and I can feel the sequins that got stuck to the glue where I didn't wait for it to dry. And that's one reason I think I feel like I don't have enough sequins. So I'm going to close this up, and then I'm going to let it dry really well before I move those sequins. So, can you see where my granddaughter scrabbled? My craft mat. She likes my craft room. She likes to play in here. So I'm going to make sure this is sealed really well so those sequins don't get lost way over there. And I'm going to seal this up. And I am not going to shake this until I feel like it is really, really dry. All right, there's my messy mat. And I'm going to collage back here, so I'm not going to worry about these areas that look like they need more glue because I'll collage over them. So I'm going to keep those sequins down there as I do the rest of this. And hopefully I won't lose some of my sequins to the edge like I did last time. So I'm just going to collage with probably, I'm going to try to use this page. It's already been ripped where I used it on the last project. So I'm just going to ink as I go. I did use my tear ruler on this. So I'll use it again. And I like this page for several reasons, other than it's just beautiful. It gives me a collage look where it looks like I have collaged these bits. And I really like that. So I thought I would just use this. I just like the way that looked. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue to put this on, and I'm just going, usually I do the sides first because I just like the way it looks when I add the top last. So I think I'm going to use this piece right here to cover part of the top. So I'm going to scooch up there. Get that down good. Let's see if I can tear it. I might have to go back and trim it with the scissors. If I trim it with the scissors, I have to make sure I'm not going to cut this envelope. So I'd rather tear. All right. That's good. Do y'all have 4th of July plans? We really don't. We did a couple of 4th of July-ish festivity type things this weekend. And so today, I don't know, I'm probably just going to relax, maybe do a little housework, and just have a relaxing day. All right. I'm going to do, because I've got the roses up there, I kind of want them down here. So I think I'm going to do it like this and do it opposite from the way I put it the first time. I need to ink that before I put it down. It is, we had a storm this morning while I was getting ready for the video. And I still hear a little bit of thunder. It's just going to be cloudy today. We've had a real pretty weekend, though. So, make sure I haven't gotten my sequins up in there. Okay. I'm trying to give that time to dry good before I start moving those sequins around very much. The sides covered. Oops, almost did it. And now I'm going to do the top. So I think because I've got that there, I think I'm going to do the top like this. Maybe I want to do it like this because I've got this down here. I don't know, I like this here. I just kind of like that. I think I'm going to do that. All right, let's see. Did I pick the right spot? I don't think it really matters. I'm going to have that pretty paper clip. I'm going to use that paper clip again to finish this one off. I'll go back and make another clip like that. I will not be able to do one as pretty as that one. That wasn't. Yeah, that's the side I wanted. But make one similar. And that's a good way to clip, because this is really going to have to be like a floating tag if you're going to take it out and shake it. There. So it'll just clip in like a journal. Or this would be a fun little card on a gift bag at Christmas time. All right. Let's put that there, and then I'll have some roses right in the center. How's that? But you know what? I'm going to be collaging down here, so I bet that's going to get covered up. Let's make that's going to get covered up. Let's save the roses, and I'll just do this there, because that is going to, I know that's going to be covered. All right. And I forgot I did make that side. Alrighty. If I weren't going to collage down there, I would have been more picky about what I put down there. And I'm going to have to trim that with scissors because I didn't tear that good. All right. I'm not going to, ooh, look. I'm not going to try and tear that again. Just going to trim it. Make sure I don't get my envelope cut. Alrighty, so now I've got it covered. I'm going to put that pretty paper clip up top. Whoops, I dropped it. So, and like I said, she's just tied a bundle of fabric and then the paper clips there. And that is just gorgeous. I just love it. So I'm going to put that there. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty on the top of something. All right, and then I'm just going to collage some of her little bits. I love this Cafe Le Petit coupon. And we're just gonna start playing. See what we end up with. Where's my bow? Kind of want it. Let's see. Kind of think I want that poking there, sticking there like that. I kind of want some fabric down there. There's this little round circle she gave us of lace. So what if I tuck that down in that area? Can y'all see? Yeah. Okay. Kind of want this in here more. And I was thinking about tucking this in. That would be kind of cute up there. Like so. Do we want two of these? The more I layer, I just love lots of layers, y'all. Okay. I kind of like that. So I'm going to use my hot glue gun so that it doesn't have to we don't have to wait for anything to dry. So I'm just going to take these and just kind of glue it. Y'all, this glue gun is new for me. I did not have a glue gun until recently. I really love it, and I'm so glad I got it. But if you don't have one, it is certainly not necessary to have one. Like I said, I have really enjoyed mine. And this is Linen Lily by Surebonder is the one I have. And I've liked it a lot. So, in case you were looking for one. All right, how did I do that? Let's see. I think I put that up there. Angle it that way. This was here. I'm going to put this there. I think I had that more down there. That was there. Let's make this more over here. So what I'll generally do is once I get it where I want it, I'll glue it a little bit, then I'll go back and glue it again. But it kind of keeps me from upsetting the whole apple cart and having to figure out my layer again. I think I put this in there too. Let's see. These, and then I need to go back. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to tuck this in there. I'm just gonna fold this, put a little glue right there, put a dab of glue there. Then I'm just gonna kind of pinch it and pop it in. There we go. I'll glue that. And now I really, really, really want one of these seashells. Where can I fit it? Whoops. Aren't these cute, y'all? They're like little pearl seashells. It's so perfect because you've got the beach in the back there. So I want to get this on there. It kind of looks awkward. So could it go there or there? I kind of like it like that. I think I'll pop it there. All right. So now I've got my little collage. I really need to go back and put some more glue. All right. Got my little glue strings. That's the one thing I don't like about a glue gun is the glue strings. Alrighty. So now I have the little collage that I did with the tickets. And here's my collage on this one. Oops, and my pearl is still wet on that one, so it's kind of... So here's the collaging. And like I said, I'm going to have to go back and layer on this where I got that wet. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 or 9 pieces is what I used to collage that. So there's the front of my envelope, and I love the way it turned out. I think that's really pretty. And I'm going to keep those sequins down there. Take this off, and I'm going to cover the back. And on this one, I collaged it. And I have a little bit to collage on this one, so we'll see how I do. Isn't this beautiful, this floral? So I'm just going, the envelope is tea-dyed, so it's pretty by itself. I really don't need to do this part. But I'll go ahead and put some, cover this with paper back here. top of this is more wide than the bottom. I'll just tear it down a little bit right there. Doesn't matter to me how it rips because I'm about to collage it. That was a very rough rip. Okay. I'll just collage there. All right. That's one thing I like about junk journaling. You can always just cover up any mistake. I think that's why it's suited for me, because I'm prone to make mistakes. I'm just going to tear that down. No worries. We'll just put that pretty image there. Did y'all hear the thunder? I don't know if the microphone's picking it up. I hope for everyone that does have outdoor plans that it clears up. It's supposed to. I looked at the weather. It's kind of supposed to be cloudy all day, but it's not supposed to rain. Okay. One thing I'll have to do is babysit the dogs. They're not crazy about the fireworks that everybody shoots around here on the 4th of July. So, got some glue there. So, at night we kind of stay in with the dogs and hold them. They're big babies. A lot of people were already starting to do fireworks last night in our neighborhood. Okay. So, get this down, and we've got the back collage. We could put another image over the collage. That floral is light enough. It's muted enough. I think it would be easy to journal on that. So I'm just going to leave it as is. So there I kind of did a collage on the back. I did a little collage. Isn't that pretty? And aren't these papers beautiful? I really love them. The way that print goes with the floral. I really like it. It's got the stripe. Then here's the front, and then if we put our topper back on, and if you have the Crystals and Pearls Kit Club, I didn't even print anything. Everything except for the sequins was in the kit. And y'all, I was going to use glitter because of the beach, and I thought like what that clear iridescent glitter would be pretty. I could not find my glitter anywhere. I've been looking for a couple of days, and so I just went ahead and used the sequins, but I think glitter would be really fun in there. So I think it might be dry enough to shake. I don't want to lose my sequins, but yay! So there is my shaker tag. So you don't have, and you can see the beads in there. I like the way that turned out. I like the bead mix in there. Can you see? I don't know. There's some beads in there from that dress that I cut up. So this is super fun. Perfect for 4th of July and summer. And I like more sequins than the last one. So here's my, see, this one doesn't have enough. So I'm glad I added more. So this is fun for summer. Fun, it'll be fun at Christmas time. A birthday card, a little birthday gift tag would be cute. And I have really enjoyed doing this with y'all. So this was all done with Doreen at OohLaLaVintageTreasures digital. It's Romantique Serenade. beautiful summery digital kit. I'll leave the link again, like I said, to her Etsy shop. And these elements, this is in the ephemera set. These elements are all in it. So thank y'all for crafting with me today. Happy 4th of July, everybody. And y'all have a beautiful, fun day. Hope you get some crafty time in. Always remember to embellish the story. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.